I had a D&D character a long time ago, some 9 years now, and I don't think any character I've played as since comes close to the feeling I had back then of playing him. My DM at the time asked a simple question one day, just something spur of the moment to us in voice chat. The question was, if your character had a theme song, what would it be? And I remember the rest of the party chiming in immediately, everyone readily knowing who they were, and I didn't have an answer right off the bat. The DM in question took everyone's answers and saved the songs for story bumps or combat encounters that focused on the characters later. I think it was 3 months later that I decided on this track specifically to represent mine. The character was way out of the norm of anything I'd ever played. He was old, in his 50s or so, forced to do bad things by a system that hated him and his people. He was a good person that only ever knew how to be bad. And I played it as though, for the first time in my character's life, he's going to try and be a good person. And over time he became that. Over years, and I do mean real years of playing, I got to see him morph into his own idea of what a good person is. It wasn't perfect, but it was him. And his efforts did improve the lives of others in this fictitious world, not just for himself, but for the whole world. That campaign died before it could ever see its resolution. But I still think on that character every time I think of D&D. I know that some people like to replay characters in new campaigns or just slap a fresh coat of paint over them, but I don't think I ever want to do that with this one. He was so closely tied to the world he inhabited and the people he adventured with that it's hard to see him anywhere else. But his vestige now lingers over all my creations. He has become the template of what I find interesting to play through in my games and experience in my stories. Somehow, I had become my own niche. From this single character, I have created my own homebrew world, a setting with nearly 300 pages of backstory and history. I've created characters that interlink with one another across decades, a calendar system entirely unique to the world, a pantheon of gods some 30 strong, and continents whose foundations are inlaid deep upon blood. And the centerpiece of all its formations was but simply my love for this one character. I may never play that character again, but they're never going to be gone. What I learned from this simple character goes beyond the game. He taught me how I myself would want to ideally act even against insurmountable odds, how even when all is stacked against you, you must seek another path, for there is no other way. And he also taught me that if you enjoy something and that something is gone, you can always remake it yourself. Your creations never die. They just return in another form. And that's what I think is most important. To never let what you enjoyed ever fizzle out. And I hope you know that too. Until next time, your friend, Blue.